The president of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, has become Donald Trump's latest victim. Ramaphosa visited Washington for friendly talks, but got a lot more than he bargained for when Donald Trump absolutely ambushed him about the dire situation for whites in South Africa. The president prepared a montage of the genocide that is happening right now in his country against white farmers, which stunned onlookers.
President, I must say that we have, wait. We have thousands of stories talking about it. Sure. And we have documentaries, we have news stories, and that. Is Natalie here, somebody here to turn that? I could show you a couple of things, and it has to be responded to.
Yeah, sure.
Let me see the articles, please, if you would, and turn the lights down. Turn the lights down, and just put this on. It's right behind you, Johan.
There's nothing this parliament can do. With or without you, people are going to occupy land. We require no permission from you, from the president, from no one. We don't care. We can do whatever you want to do. Who are you to tell?
This is very bad. These are burial sites right here. Burial sites. Over 1,000 of white farmers, and those cars are lined up to pay love on a Sunday morning. Each one of those white things you see is a cross, and there's approximately 1,000 of them. They're all white farmers, the family of white farmers. And those cars aren't driving, they're stopped there to pay respects to their family member who was killed. And it's a terrible sight. I've never seen anything like it. Both sides of the road you have crosses. Those people were all killed.
Have they told you where that is, Mr. President? No. I'd like to know where that is, because this I've never seen. But, okay.
I mean, it's in South Africa. That's where.
We'll need to find out.
Trump doubled down on this, showing newspaper articles of atrocities against white people, further humiliating Ramaphosa.
These are articles over the last few days. Death of people. Death. Horrible death. Death. I don't know. To pick anyone. White South Africans are fleeing because of the violence and racist laws. And this is all. I mean, I'll give these to you. So when you say, what would I like to do? I don't know what to do. Look at this. White South African couple say that they were attacked violently.
President Trump, when will you go and see for yourself if it isn't true?
Well, I could do that. Look, here's burial sites all over the place. These are all white farmers that are being buried.
And it wasn't only Ramaphosa who was humiliated. Members of his cabinet who accompanied him on the trip were forced to hang their heads in shame whilst the footage played out.
But we are starting with this whiteness. We are cutting the throat of whiteness.
And following the shocking video, Ramaphosa tried to backtrack, but was once again pulled up by Trump.
So you denounced that type of language in the video that you saw?
Oh yes, we've always done so. As government, as my own party, we are completely opposed to that. We, in 1955, adopted a document which said South Africa belongs to all who live in it.
But why wouldn't you arrest that man? That man said, kill the white farmers, kill the white farmers. And then he danced, and he's dancing, and it's kill the white farmers. I'm not sure, but I think if somebody got up in Parliament and started saying, kill a certain group of people, he would be arrested very quickly. That man is going all over South Africa, and that's not a small party. That was a stadium that holds 100,000 people, and I hardly saw an empty seat. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of representation. And those crosses, we have dead white people, dead white farmers, mostly. And you take a look at Australia, they're being inundated and we're being inundated with people that want to get out. And their farm is valueless, it's valueless, and they just want to get out with their life. And this is a very serious situation.
But the president wasn't the only one in Trump's sights today. An NBC reporter was ripped to shreds by Trump, who lost his temper following an irrelevant question about the Qatari jet.
Mr. President, the Pentagon announced that it would be accepting a Qatari jet to be used as Air Force One, perhaps
What are you talking about?
Can we have a South Africa question, please? Mr. President,
the Pentagon spokesperson.
What does this have to do with the Qatari jet? They're giving the United States Air Force a jet, okay? And it's a great thing. We're talking about a lot of other things. It's NBC trying to get off the subject of what you just saw. You are a real, you're a terrible reporter. Number one, you don't have what it takes to be a reporter. You're not smart enough. But for you to go into a subject about a jet that was given to the United States Air Force, which is a very nice thing, they also gave $5.1 trillion worth of investment in addition to the jet. Go back, you ought to go back to your studio at NBC, because Brian Roberts and the people that run that place, they ought to be investigated. They are so terrible the way you run that network, and you're a disgrace. No more questions from me. Go ahead. Go ahead, talk about that.
Please, may we have a South African question?
His name is Peter
Mr.
something.
President
He's
Trump?
a terrible
If they're
reporter.
committing genocide, why invite them to the White House?
Quiet.
I'll be quiet.
Quiet.
Sure, that's my question now.
Let's go.
Online commentators applauded Trump's reaction, with this person saying, "Timing of that question was atrocious. NBC should be ashamed, but they won't, because they are NBC." And this commentator agreed, saying, "This is the President Trump I like to see, not taking any crap from anyone." And the mood in the Oval Office was extra icy, with Elon Musk death staring the president of South Africa after having a very rocky relationship with his home country.
Tremendous complaints about Africa, about other countries too, from people. They say there's a lot of bad things going on in Africa, and that's what we're going to be discussing today.
This commentator sympathized with Musk, saying, "I kid you not, Elon Musk is literally staring at the South African president like he wants to fight him. I don't blame Elon. The South African government won't let his company do business because he's white, even though he was born there." And whilst Trump came to the meeting with receipts, CNN continue to put their heads in the sand and deny what's happening in South Africa.
Cyril Ramaphosa brought his best diplomatic self to this meeting, but nothing could have prepared him for this multimedia ambush that President Trump laid out, with video, with printed out news stories. This was a laundry list of debunked conspiracy theories. Some South Africans are telling me this is AfriForum propaganda. AfriForum is a white Afrikaner lobby group that's considered a white nationalist organization by the Southern Poverty Law Center. Everything, almost everything that President Trump said in the Oval Office is not true, was inaccurate, has been repeatedly debunked.